Hello, I'm Sean Weaver,
And I'm Kim Weaver.
and we're with Crown Jewel Financial Services. And we primarily help clients find money that they're losing unnecessarily and unknowingly, and then reallocate those dollars that are saved into innovative products that will help them have income that they will never outlive. And we do this all without risk of market loss.
So we have a unique strategy that we call the SMART Fund or SMART strategy. And SMART is really an acronym for, 5 key areas of how to plan and manage your money so that you don't outlive it. So won't you start with the S?
Yeah, sure. It's really safe money, or just safe money that you don't want to lose, money that may be in a savings account, monies that may be in an old 401k or an old IRA.
So we provide safety in what way? Safe from what?
So we provide safety from market loss. We provide safety from low growth rate, in terms of at least your money should at least outgrow the inflation rate. And obviously, we know when you have your money in a savings account, the average interest rate in the savings account is less than 0.5%.
Right.
So it's really not a savings account; it's a losing account.
Exactly. But people have it there because they feel that it's safe.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be at risk of being lost. They have liquidity. They have access to it.
Absolutely.
So again, our first step or principle in the SMART strategy is ensuring that the money's safe. The M is obviously we're dealing with money. We're making moves, providing mechanisms, strategies, and tools for where and how you can move your money to keep it safe, as well as generate other benefits.
Yeah, and I think when you think about money, you either work for money, or someone gifts you money, or your money works for you. And I think money is a horrible master, but it's a wonderful servant. And so we help our clients learn how to make their money work for them. A lot of times, as I said earlier, clients have money in a lazy account. Money's not working, and you've worked hard for your money 10, 15, 20, 30 years for your money, and your money needs to start working for you throughout your retirement, throughout the rest of your life.
Amen. So that's the S and the M, and then we have the A. The A stands for accumulation.
Absolutely.
So, and it's accumulating there's various ways you can accumulate money, but what's your primary goal when accumulating in a SMART strategy?
Absolutely. The goal is predictable accumulation. So if you can predictably expect 8, 9, 10% return in terms of interest crediting, that's great, because then you'll have to understand the rule of 72, which we really talk a little more about within our workshops. But if your money can double every 5, 7, or 10 years, you'll be well on your way of accumulating enough money that you can live off of in retirement.
So you're talking about compounding interest and the value of time to allow it to accumulate faster and hopefully more.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we got the SMA, then there's the R, and R is for
risk-free. And I know that sounds too hard to believe, but it's true. When we talk about risk-free, we're talking about the risk of the market, the ups and downs of the market. And again, most people don't put money in savings account because of the low interest rate. And so they put their money in equity building or equity funding vehicles that will give them the returns, but it also gives them the risk reward type of deal. And so if you're trying to save money for the long term, Warren Buffett said there are 2 rules of money. Rule number 1, never lose money. You know what rule number 2 is?
C, rule number 1.
Yeah, remember rule number 1. And so if Warren Buffett said we should never lose money, then we should be able to be putting our money somewhere where we can get a predictable rate of return without the loss.
So a lot of times people with that, they're chasing higher returns or giving up safety.
Absolutely.
To chase higher returns.
Absolutely.
And so there are options out there to get a predictable return with less risk or no risk.
Absolutely.
Amen. Okay, awesome. And then the last is the T.
Yeah, the last one is the T, and probably, just as equally as important as all the others, but it's tax favored. And what we mean by that, your money gets to grow tax favored, meaning you don't have to worry about income taxes. And this is a very unique strategy that we'll show you when we sit down with you one on one to make that happen. But a lot of times, many of our clients and many of you who are investing, you invest, you diversify your assets to mitigate the risk of the market. But chances are 95% of you out there have your money in tax deferred retirement accounts, meaning all of your money's in one basket, and that's the tax deferred basket. And so if you believe taxes are going to increase in the next 10, 15, 20 years, then you're risking the fact that your money, you'll have a lot less money in retirement due to taxation.
So we're talking about minimizing or mitigating taxes.
Absolutely. And I want to be real clear here. We want you to pay the right amount of taxes that you're supposed to, that's required by law. Nothing more. Nothing more and nothing less.
Right. So not tax evasion. We're not
absolutely. Absolutely. But
okay.
there's some specific strategies that we have access to, some codes, tax codes that we have access to that will help you begin to accumulate those dollars tax favored.
Tax favored. Amen. So that's it in a nutshell. We just want to give you a highlight and introduce what we call the SMART strategy, SMART fund. And just to recap that again, we have safe money, accumulating, risk-free, and tax favored.
That's correct.
So those are strategies that we help our clients with, and we'll love to share that with you. So thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.